guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna dive in to how I made the beautiful, wonderful shoes. I love these shoes so much. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you remember from my last video of my DIY Weird Barbie costume, how to make it, the dress part, I also went over all the supplies of what I did in general from even the shoes. So in the shoes, I did buy the shoes at Target. I got a spray paint, I got a sealer, and I got 2 acrylic paints. One was like a metallic shiny one, and one's, I guess, like a normal one. And that's it. That's all I used for these to make these boots. And this was a labor of love for the fact that it took a weekend. Like, the first step I did, of course, was to go buy the shoes. I just so happened, I love Target. Not sponsored by them, but I always browse through Target and I always look for their coupons. These at the time had like a special, so it was like 20 bucks. Got them pretty cheap and they were brand new. I got boots that are brand new. That doesn't mean you can't use old boots, but you do really gotta clean them first if you have old boots. But new boots, I got them new, so I didn't have to do all the cleaning. And first step, of course, is spray paint. So I got my base color, this awesome neon yellow. Took them outside and I spray painted them. I want to say this took like a whole day because I did like 2 layers of spray paint coating, did one side then the other, and then I did spray paint the bottom, believe it or not. So it was a process. Luckily it was a hot day, so it dried pretty quickly. Once all the spray paint was done, then I got into the painting. Now this one I did get some reference to figure out how to do the cheetah print. Mind you, the print was more snake than it was cheetah, but I feel like cheetah was a lot easier to paint than the snake. Snake is to me, was going to be a lot harder. And if you have a stencil, by all means, but I don't know where you would find a stencil. So I did like a cheetah print-ish looking thing, and it was hand painted. I had to do every little print by hand. So yeah, labor love, put on some fun music and got going. Then the last thing I will say that I did that was not actually needed, I made my own flair to it, was at as you can tell, there's the main part of the boot is neon yellow. Then the bottom of the boot, I decided to give it that acrylic metallic neon green paint just to boost it up. Was that needed? No. I just feel like it would help elevate the shoe. So that was a design choice. And then from there, once all the painting was done and letting it dry, I then sealed it with a spray paint sealer. And there's different ones. There was a clear one. For some odd reason, I already had this glitter one, so I just did the glitter spray paint sealer. So back outside the boots went, and back outside they went to go dry. So yeah, this took a whole weekend. Just a painting, letting it dry, spray painting, all of that. But these were my favorite part of my whole outfit under life. They have them in my closet. I love them. I haven't worn them since because I consider them a work of art, but I got so many compliments on my boot. So how much did this all cost? So if you remember from my last video, I also have the clips. So the boots again were $20. The materials itself varies depending on where you buy the materials, but spray paint was about $6.50. Glitter sealer was the most expensive. It was around $10 if you were to buy it fresh. I already had this at home, so I didn't really have to spend on that. Then I had some acrylic paint, which is about 50 cents to $5, depending on what kind of color. The most expensive one I was looking online is this metallic one. You don't have to get the metallic. It can always just be your standard base color that you can embellish yourself. So around just the boots alone, about 40 bucks, not to give or take, a little over 40. Not too bad overall. And again, my favorite part. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm just Jossn. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to do so already. And as always, till next time.